Hey guys, it's Eric with Scott Lawyer Marketing, and today we're going to cover Facebook ad denials and best practices within the command system to hopefully increase the chances of your Facebook ads not getting denied by Facebook. And before we dive in, of course, I'm logged into Facebook and I'm logged into command here, but Facebook won't tell us or tell the users why they denied the ad because they don't want users to get savvy and start trying to find ways to bend the rules or try to, beat the system. But there are some tools within the command system that will help the chances of your ad not getting denied. So let's dive in. So first we're going to click on the KW on the left-hand side, and we're going to go down to campaigns. Once we're in the campaign application, we're in paid ads automatically. We're going to click create a new campaign on the right-hand side, and we're going to click on social. For this example, we're just going to type in Facebook here. We're going to advertise a listing, and we're going to click on Facebook at the bottom and click setup. Here, I just usually go to all listings, and then I'm just going to search for that real quick. And any listing would work for that example. Of course, if you're trying to promote your own listing, you want to do that. So the first thing on denials that I'll mention is if you're using the system and it's feeding in directly from KWLS, in this case it is, then the likelihood of your ad being okay is high because you're feeding it in from a reliable source. Once you get past this point, and let's say you go to the ad media piece and you start adding your own pieces, that's where the likelihood of your ad getting denied may change. And here's the reason why. Facebook monitors the ratio of photo to text. And what I mean with that is if you upload your own photo and the photo's a little bit larger and the text is extremely long and you're using all of your characters here, that tends to flag the system as if the ad may be spam or not legitimate, because in this, I guess their mentality behind this is less is more. So just get your point across with as few words as possible is the mentality behind these ads. And they should be quick, catchy phrases that are going to catch the user's attention, of course. So let me just finish this part here. Just type in Facebook just because that's what we're using. Of course, this main copy here feeds in from KWLS or MOS, if you will. You can go ahead and fill this out. Again, less is more, fill that out and get that part done. So we're going to click on the ad media part. The ad media part is important because you can go in here and you can customize things, but you just have to keep some things in mind. So these photos, of course, are feeding in from KWLS, but what we're going to do here is we're going to click on add image, and here's the section that has some tools built in that will hopefully help your ad not get denied. So you, of course, have to follow the rules here for the high resolution images. They can't be greater, they can't be less than certain numbers. And then it tells you that the formats have to be JPEG or PNG. And then the max, this is feeding in directly from Facebook. So that way command users don't have to go to Facebook to see the requirements. You can do it all within the command platform. So best practices here on images. If you click on that, it's basically going to give you all of the a little bit more detail on what the requirements are. So you want to make sure that the pictures that you're uploading are good quality, but that they're not right at the exceeding points. Okay. The other tool that's really kind of cool in here is the Facebook ad text. This will check your ad to see the likelihood of it getting denied before you even create it. So this is a best practice because you can go through here, you're going to click on this. It'll open up the Facebook page that will check your ad before you run it. Why that's important is because you don't want to get excited, get an ad all set up, publish it, and then it get denied, and then you got to go back and create the ad all over again. So this will tell you the likelihood of how of your ad getting denied or not. So if you're happy with the results, then you can continue on with uploading, from finishing your ad. The other thing I'll mention in this section is, so of course there is a budget that you have to select on how much you want to spend on this ad. If your ad gets denied, we've been told by KWRI that those funds will get released, so then you can go back and of course you have to recreate the ad, but at least your funds, you're not waiting a certain amount of time for them to get released. Okay, so that's what we know about that. So always run, if you're not letting it feed directly from the KWLS, go in here and check your ad to make sure that it's got a good likelihood of not getting denied. So that's number one. Number two is we're going to go over here, we're going to close this section out. We're going to go into the Facebook ad. This is the actual place where you're going to select, of course, your personal account which account you're going to post in, and then which page you're going to post in is here, of course. And then, you select if you want to use your landing page or your website or the Facebook lead generation form. On the Facebook lead generation form, if this link isn't working for you, go ahead and disconnect Facebook from your settings in Command and reconnect, and it should get all squared away. I'm not going to dive too deep into that because that's not what today's tip is about. But if you have any questions on that, feel free to email us at support@scottlowermarketing.com. And the rest of the tip is going to focus here on the ad targeting. So you're going to use custom settings here. You're going to turn that on. And here under the add or change interest, you're going to add 2 sites that we have been told by users and by other people who have set this up is you want to type in realtor.com here. And the reason you're going to type in realtor.com is because you want your ad to show up on those platforms or those profiles on Facebook along with the other popular real estate ads, in the sense of it makes it a little bit more legitimate. And Facebook has like this interested platform where people can say they're interested in certain events or certain items. This will make sure that your ad is qualified to kind of be with those other ads. So realtor.com is one of the ones. Homes.com is another one. Of course, if you are an avid Facebook user and you have other sites that you want to use, by all means, you can feel free to search here. The real interesting part here is that you want to make sure this will default to OR. The reason you want to leave it on OR is because you don't want to narrow down your audience. You want to expand it. If you use and it takes it as only people who, it's only going to put it on interests of people who searched on homes.com or realtor.com. If you use OR, it kind of opens it up to whichever one and kind of allows, kind of opens the floodgates, which from an ad perspective is what you want. So that's what you want to do there. And then of course you save your selected and it'll put those 2 as interests and put those on the Facebook platform. The last thing I'll mention on this tip video is the ads are going to be as good as your Facebook likes, right? Your Facebook page likes. So what I mean with that is, if a page that has 20 likes and posts an ad versus a page that has 500 likes, the ads are going to work differently, right? Because of course more people are seeing it because the page may or may not have more likes. The reason I bring that up is because you also have an opportunity within a tool within here that will help you grow your audience from your page perspective. And I feel like it's something that you should also focus on when you're especially when you're running ads and spending some money, because you want to make sure that your ad is as successful as possible. So we're going to go ahead and click. Let's just save this for now. Hit yes. And we're going to go over to the main page. And of course, there's our saved ad. We're actually going to go down to social posts. So this section, this is where you can schedule your posts and also look into making sure that you're utilizing and posting to grow your audience. So this will help you schedule right here, create a new social post, will help you schedule and get yourself out there and post more on a daily basis. So if you create a schedule, of course, consistency is key for growing your Facebook likes and your Facebook audience. So that's today's tip. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a great day. Bye.